Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. We're episode 42 and today is day 208. And every time I start the video like this, it feels like a video diary of some sort. Today's video topic, I really don't mean it as a clickbait. I am recording this with a little bit of mixed feelings. This is several attempts at trying to make this video, but these are all, honest, genuine thoughts, and I might go all over the place a little bit, so please forgive me. It really pains me to see the guild at a state where, we're really low on numbers right now. And, there are several factors that, kind of led to this. By no means we're disbanding or anything like that. And, we got a couple of players also, short. You can see we're actually attempting Guild Arena with only half of our, the size of a guild. And I'm sure there's plenty of guilds out there that, doesn't have an active player base. So if you're interested in, we got a lot of open space. So if you're in whether you're in, the Master Division or Legendary Division, we're in Legendary Division in 2 days. So reach out to me in chat, in Discord. A lot of us, a lot of space. So looking forward to you joining us and, trying to get our guild to a full roster. Because really, with some of the latest content, right? Whether it be Battle for Glory or the guild boss, which I think the Demon Conquest has been very well received. Everybody seems to like the content, like all the free goodies you get from it. If you join a guild that has already defeated the boss, you get to claim the rewards right away, which is a huge incentive for newer players to join guilds. However, this also creates a lot of pressures where, if guild members are like, hey, I'm much stronger than everybody else, I should move up to, a stronger guild so I can get rewards faster. There's ranking awards. And that's totally understandable. I think that's where it all began, right? Where, and these two players are still with the One Hope community. They just moved up to One's Hope. Unlike, other guilds, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Like, we used to do this all the time back, when we were like Stampede Bulls and we had multiple mergers with other guilds where, in these large family guilds, you will promote people up and trying to keep, the top guilds very competitive. But the system starts breaking down when you start moving people too frequently. So within One Hope community, we actually don't move people around. We try to keep all three guilds fully sustainable on their own. They're to recruit on their own, and they're really not, a ladder or tier system, but it's just simply giving our members an option. So if you outgrow your existing guild and you really want to move up and challenge yourself, we're open to that if there is a spot. So our two biggest whales, Nantaco and Scallywag, both were like, top fours in our division. They decided to, they want a bigger challenge, so they went all the way to One's Hope to, battle against some of the toughest, and they're doing fine, which is positive news for people who spend in this game. If you're a whale, you're like, okay, I'm 6-7 months in and I can compete against players who've been playing for 2 to 3 years. Yeah, that is kind of true, and it's empowered by power creep. So basically, if you have some of the latest limited heroes, and with all the boxes that give guarantee heroes, really you can buy your way to victory. It is not based on luck. If you're free to play, you're stuck with the gacha system and you're at the mercy of, can I pull a really strong hero? But if you're pay to win, you can just buy your way there. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'll leave that debate for another day. But once Wizard, we're still here. There are going to be moments of rising and moments of, consolidation. This is one of those moments. We're still the strongest. Ranking wise, we'll probably stick around. We'll probably lose our first place either after this one or the following one if we don't get our act together. For those of you who would like to play with me, interact with me, I am around. But when you join, please come to Discord. Coming to Discord means just so much easier for communication. And we even added a translator bot. I know translation is great in game where, you can easily just translate, from foreign languages and make it really helpful. So this is going to be really, really great to be able to join. So with that, I really do hope this video will get your attention. Let me know where you want to go for the direction of this series as well. I know, we've been running on this $100 budget, and that's kind of the theme of this video. So we do get to do a little bit of pay to win content so that the spenders get a sense for, where your account will be. If you're free to play, just multiply the progression by 2. And I feel like, so this account right now is 7 months. So if you're playing about 14 months in, you should easily be able to progress to this point, even as of complete free to play. You might not have as many limited heroes, but overall your strengthening account, your progression, you should be able to get really close to be able to finish all of your stages by the time you are 14 months into the game. You'll probably be further ahead on my sanctuary actually if you're free to play, just simply because how much summons and different things are available in the game. With the work they're doing to revamp all the mythic heroes in the game, so these mythic heroes will get stronger. Like for example, like on the last round, Nordak getting the exclusive 4 to be able to boost direct damage up to. That's a really nice unique buff that will help a lot of the heroes. Plus their echoes are also making these mythic heroes more relevant. All right, so with that, I do want to just, since we do have the event up right now, just a quick reminder for everyone, and I know ranking is a really big deal. So they're guild-based ranking, right? So guild ranking, your guild ranking will also contribute to your guild rewards. Yes, you get a little bit more gem. I think the biggest ones, again, I think it's still, Broken Land, yeah, everybody will be able to finish at this point. But like I said, Demon Conquest, we were like in the top 20, and just in the last few days we slipped it, which was also demotivating for people. When you lose, some of the biggest whale in your guild and moved up, the rest of the player base do feel a little bit discouraged. But also, at the 6 to 7 month mark, people do feel a little bit jaded sometimes, because at this point, it's on the 6th or 7th cycle. Every single month the event cycles through. It's a ranking system. It's an endless grind. Some people like it, some people don't like that grind. At this point, like I said, it's more about playing with your friends, less so about the actual game itself. Whether it's this game or any other game, once you find a community and you have a lot of fun, it's more about the the casual chat with your guildmates and having nonsense in Discord. You just need birds of the same feathers flock together. So you'll just find your crew, and really the game is more about a way that that helps you connect with others, less so about the game itself. Now, of course, you do want to enjoy the game, but at some point, that it becomes a chore, and it's less fun than what you want, and that's okay. Like for example, this month I know I've been behind on content creation a little bit. Work has been very busy. January is kind of a year end for us, and I'm traveling for work tomorrow, so I'll be up at 4 again, catching a very early morning flight, and I'll be back on Friday. But yeah, this is just the reality of things. We're strong. We always bounce back. This is not my first rodeo at this. I gone through many merges in guilds, and by no means I'm giving up at this point. I really hope that when we hit the legendary division, or people will reach out to me and say, hey, we got a few active players in our guild, and we would love to consolidate with you guys and bring a few players over. Requirements are not that high. I set it at 1800. Most free to play playing for this amount of time probably will get really close to that as well. You can see most of our players are actually in the 2200 plus. We're really just looking for active players to join our ranks, people who are committed to the game, who enjoy and are somewhat sociable. Please come to Discord. It just makes communication so much easier. And hopefully we'll hit a full active roster, and we'll go from there. And thank you so much for all those of you who have been part of the journey. All the players, I'm just going to give a quick shout out for all the ones that are on 108 and served and played together with us from the beginning, and of course all the new people that joined us along the way. Fenro, I think, is another one. Blue Wine, we all started together. These are all big whales that are playing along the way, and they were really strong at the beginning of the game, and spending falls a little bit down naturally, but they'll still be able to progress strong. The count still keeps its value to some extent. So yeah, We welcome a lot of new players as well, new whales that are joining the game. Or, if you're free to play and you're progressing well and you can, keep up with the gang, please do join us. And when we hit the legendary division, we're going to be like the most junior out of the group. So, come show us the ropes and, join us. Love to play together with you. So yeah, hopefully the video title wasn't too much of a warning. I know this was probably less content than the usual content we see on this series, but I think we all get that moment in our journey within this game. Take a moment to reflect back, and and there will be the up and down. This unfortunately was a situation where maybe a little bit self-inflicted. It's just the perfect storm with some of our top players moving up, some of our whales exiting because they're jaded and they're tired of the game, and then all of a sudden our activity level fall to a point where it displeased some of the active players who wanted to have a full guild to participate in Battle for Glory, or to have a full guild to really participate in the Abyssal Prison and get the top 20 rank reward there. So yeah, we'll make a comeback. Hopefully within the next week or so. And I really thank all of the other people who have the confidence in me to lead this guild, and to keep things running a little bit. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And if you're really looking for some tips, I do plenty of other videos. I will quickly say, for the world boss, just like I've mentioned in many other guilds, remember the boss is really weak to slowdown. So like, just to show you quick differences on something like this, right? Here, this is what we normally do, something like for our HP burn team, right? And you can see you're doing like maybe about 4 bill, but you can see here this team doesn't have a slowdown. And the moment we put in something like Santa, the damage will just completely ramp up because the fact that we slow down the enemy. And you can see we're now doing, about 1.4 bill more. I think with a couple of retries, I've seen this number go up to like 6 bill. Yeah, 6.6, right? So that's huge. So just remember, like, always to bring a hero with slowdown. There's lots of heroes with slowdown. Willa is another one that can slow down the enemy. A lot of people don't remember about Guhana. Guhana is a really good hero. So if you happen to have Guhana with both speed up and speed down, like, build a team around Guhana and you'll see your numbers, ramp up significantly. Just always remember to bring a slowdown and speed up, and you will do fine. Unless you're a huge whale and you're like hitting 300 turns too early because of that. Otherwise, it's great to make sure you do something like that. All right. So with that, I hope enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments below. Like, the 108 series is really for you to join us on this journey, this amazing journey. And we're at a point where the game does have the routine to it on this account, right? Like it is progressed to a point of you have the monthly series of events. I do try to get some of the latest heroes. It gives you a sense of kind of like what a newer account feels like, as my other account is well over 3 million power, and often the stats are not replicable by most players, and it feels like more of a whale flex, less so of trying to give you realistic content. So I enjoy it every single time when I do things on the 108 series. So let me know your thoughts in the comment below. What would you like to see? And again, I would love for you guys to join the Ones Wizard. We got 8 more open spots, probably more like 10, because I see some people who are probably exiting the game at this point in time. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to join. Just apply directly, and I'll catch you in the next one. Gandalf out.